Welcome to another session today in English language, and today our focus is on first structure, and under that we're going to look at noun clause, and thereafter we look at our register on transportation, and lastly we'll take speech work on consonant sound. But before that, let us review the previous lesson. Welcome back. So, like we know that a clause is a group of words that contain a finite verb, and every clause behave like its name. A noun clause behave like a noun. It functions like a noun. Okay? So we want to take examples of that. Okay, so we have examples. What I admire most in her is her modesty. So this expression is a noun clause. Okay, it's occupying the position of the subject of the verb is. Okay, so we have other examples. I know when I will apply for my visa. It's a noun clause also, but this time around it's occupying the position of what? The object of the verb know. Okay, so let's look at other functions. So a noun clause can perform the following functions: the subject of the verb, the object of the verb, the object of a preposition in opposition to a pronoun or a noun, the complement of a verb. So let's look at the subject of the verb. That the pastor left the church is known to all. So this whole expression that is written in italics is occupying the position of the subject, and it is the subject of the verb is. Okay? Then we move on to the next one. I know that she's a nurse in the hospital. That she's a nurse in the hospital is a noun clause. And what is its grammatical function? The object of the verb know. Okay, then we have the object of a preposition. Okay, what I achieved is the expression. Okay, that's a noun clause. I'm not satisfied with what I achieved, right, in life. So what I achieved in life is the object of a preposition with. Okay, then there is no point in what my friend suggested to me. What my friend suggested to me is a noun clause, and is the object of the preposition in. Okay, so let's move on. Then we have it in opposition to a noun or pronoun. It is surprising that my sister has not realized the value of my mother. Alright, so this whole expression is an opposition to the noun or pronoun used in the expression. So in this case, it is the pronoun it. Okay, so what is surprising is that my sister has not realized the value of my mother. Then we have the fact that she has a desire to succeed is known to all. So this whole expression, alright, is an opposition to this fact. Alright, then we have the complement of a verb of an incomplete predication. My belief is that hard work brings success. Hard work brings success. So that hard work brings success is a complement of the verb of an incomplete predication. So the verb here is. Okay, now let's move on to another interesting aspect, and that is our register on transportation. And today we'll focus on the first part of transportation, which is air transportation. Okay, so we have what you call the taxi, and the taxi is usually at the airport. Now what's the function of the taxi? The moment passengers alight from the plane, they want to take taxis to enable their movement from the airport to the hotel or destination where they would be staying. Okay, then we have what you call the runway. The runway is a wide part on the airport where the aircraft or the aeroplane can take off and also land. Okay, that's what we call the runway. Okay, cars don't move on the runway. Then we also have what is called the tarmac. The tarmac is the surface of the road or the runway at what? The airport. Okay, we have an air hostess. Okay, and the air hostess is somebody who looks after the passengers on an aircraft. Okay, and most times is a female, a young adult. Then we have flight. Flight is a journey on a plane. Okay, that's what you call a flight. Then you say somebody or something is airborne, it actually means it has an affiliation with the air. It has an affiliation with the air. We have what you call hangar. A hangar is where aircrafts are kept. Okay, the shed where they are kept is called the hangar. And I also told you about the cockpit. The cockpit is where the pilot and the assistant pilot sits. Okay, so let's move on to sea transportation. Okay, so the following words are associated with sea transportation. First is your mast. Okay, so that structure on a ship that looks like a flag is called a mast. Okay, it's to help the ship sail, successfully on water. Then we also have what you call international waters. So this is waters that cut across every country's territory. Now, it's not water, it's waters. International waters. Then we also have what you call the harbor. The harbor is almost like what you call hangar, a place of shelter for the ship. Just like hangar is a place of shelter or shed for the aircraft or aeroplane, as the case may be. Alright, then we have what you call an ocean liner. I told you what ocean liners are for. They are ships that are meant to convey both human and cargo. Okay, to convey both human and cargo. Okay, then we look at the yacht. The yacht. Okay, the yacht is a small boat. The yacht is a small boat. Okay, and oftentimes it's used for vacation or it's used for racing. It's oftentimes used for vacation or racing. Okay, then we have the next one, which is the dock. Okay, it's a platform built on shore. Okay, for sea transporters. Then we have what you call the crew. The crew is a group of people who work or operate on a ship. Then we have the captain of the ship, who is the person in charge. Okay, so the commander or the person in charge is the captain. Okay, then we have what you call the anchor. Okay, it's a heavy metal, alright, that is thrown and gets to the seabed in order to hold a boat or ship. Okay, then let's move on to what you call the rail transportation. Under the rail transportation, we have something like coach. Okay, we have the coach, and the coach is always the passenger's railway train. Okay, we have what you call the freight. Freight has to do with goods or cargo on the train. Then we have what you call freight service. Freight service involves transporting goods from one place to another. So some persons, their business is just transportation of goods from one place to another. Alright, so with that we conclude on the register on transportation. So let's move on to speech work, consonants, sounds. Okay, there are 24 consonant sounds in English. 15 of them are voiced, 9 of them are voiceless. Okay, so we have 15 voiced consonant sound and 9 voiceless consonant sounds. Okay, so let's and we classify these sounds rather. We classify the sounds based on the place of articulation, the manner of articulation, and the state of the glottis. So these are the 24 consonant sounds. Number 1 is M. It's a voice bilabial nasal stop consonant sound. Then we have it in words like many, summer, bomb, dam. Then we have P. It's a voiceless bilabial plosive consonant sound. Okay, we have it in words like picture, like apple, like tripper. Then the B is a voiced bilabial plosive consonant sound. Baby, rubber, baboon. Okay, then we have so it's a labiodental fricative, so it brings the upper teeth and the lower lip together and there's a release of air. That's why it's fricative. Firm, rough, physics. Okay, while V is a voiced labiodental fricative consonant sound. Okay, it is labiodental because, like I said, the upper teeth and the lower lip are brought in contact, and so we have it in words like Stephen, even though its PH is Stephen, of, Volkswagen, vigor, okay, etc. We have, so this one is a voiceless dental fricative consonant sound. So for instance, it is dental because we bring the tip of the tongue to touch the front teeth. We bring the tip of the tongue to touch the front teeth. We have words like thank, author, path. Okay, then we have the. It's a voiced dental fricative consonant sound. Words like than, words like that. Okay, the words like gather. Alright, then we have banner. It's a voiced alveolar nasal stop consonant sound. Banner, new, pneumonia, known, Nash. It's a voiceless alveolar plosive consonant sound. So we have it in words like attack, kettle, mark, chemistry. Okay, then we have D. It's a voiced alveolar plosive consonant sound. Okay, we have it in words like standard, breed, sudden. Then we have it in, it's a voiceless alveolar fricative consonant sound. A voiceless fricative alveolar consonant sound. We have it in words like Saturday, miss, grass, rice, axe, science. Then we have Z. It's a voiced alveolar fricative consonant sound. Then we have L. It's a voiced alveolar lateral consonant sound. Hello, lip. Then we have R. It's a voiced alveolar consonant sound. Rain, carrot, right, wrinkle, rhetoric. Right, then we have voice, we have sh. So it's a voiceless post-alveolar fricative consonant sound. We have it in words like sure, like schedule, like shabby, like mission, like machine, like precious, like nation. Okay, then we have the voiced post-alveolar fricative consonant sound. Z, z. Measure, treasure, pleasure, confusion, beige, jeune, jeune. Okay? Then we have ch. So it's a voiceless post-alveolar affricative consonant sound. Words like change, question, pasture, church. Okay, we have voiced post-alveolar affricative j, jog, ginger, gym, educate. Then we have it in palatal approximant. Okay, so it's a voiceless palatal approximant consonant sound. We have it in JAMB, hallelujah, unit, unity, and Europe. Right, then lastly, on this slide, we have in, sing, bank, anchor, include, anxious. Then we have the voiceless velar plosive consonant sound. K. Okay, we have cat, chemical, king, queue, account, and the likes. And also we have the voiced velar plosive sound. G, g, goat, haggle, google, ghost. Okay, then we have the voiced labiovelar consonant sound. Okay, labiovelar. Alright, so we have examples: whistle, wear. Okay, then we have the voiceless glottal fricative sound. We have hope and we have whole. And with this, we've come to the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much for joining. In order to refresh your memory and recall all that has been taught in this lesson, I suggest and advise you take the test that appears on your screen.